This week on the Hoover Boys.
Live extraction?
Live extraction.
Look at this crater. It's a lot of digging for a bullet.
Look at you.
This is Civil War battlefield. Actually, there was 2 different Civil War battles on this part of land that we're on today. I've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning. My good friend Matt Howell from Gone Diggin hit me up a few weeks ago, asked me if I wanted to come down to his neck of the woods and do a little collaboration video. I was like, yes, please and thank you. Let's go say hi to Matt. The man, the myth, the legend.
I don't know about that.
Any Chinese Civil War relics with that thing yet?
All of them.
So this is Matt. If you haven't seen Gone Diggin, great YouTube channel. He does not have as much love as he probably deserves. He got into the game maybe 2 years ago. Probably 2 years too late. The market's just flooded if you're into YouTube. But we're at a battlefield. There was a battle here in 1862 and in 1864. Probably over 400,000 troops and tens of thousands lost their lives. Whenever I'm on a piece of land like this, like I'm just like short of breath all day because I know like what happened here. It's amazing just to think about.
The enormity. It's like, it's something so much bigger than what we are as simple nerds who like to dig bullets out of the ground.
Absolutely.
You know? It's almost like an honor to be able to come out to a place like this.
Yeah, it's I guess a fairly known spot in his neck of the woods, and there's been diggers here for probably 50 years, but we've been here for maybe a half an hour. We both have a handful of bullets, plenty of lead in here. He's using a pulse machine.
Yeah.
Is that the 4500 or 5000?
Minelab GPX.
The GPX. I'm just using the AT Max with my big coil. The ground balance is awesome. It's kind of sandy soil and everything's deep because all the easy signals have been picked over. I'm going to go show you what I've found so far. You want to show me what you found so far?
Man.
I just popped my first Confederate bullet, so I figured it's time to turn on the camera.
Oh, I'm jealous.
That's a drop.
So I got a couple drops in there. Some canister. That's an iron canister out of a cannonball. The back of Williams cleaner. So. Beautiful February day.
Yeah, it's February. I'm out here in a t-shirt. Yeah, come check out what I have so far. So everything here has been probed deeper. Here's all my things and stuff so far. A lot of fired 3 ringers and some round balls, but right down there, that's a 2 ringer.
Oh, 54 caliber too.
Is that good?
It's
It's a Gardner, right?
Is it a Gardner?
I think so. I don't know. I'm not a professional. I don't dig this stuff all the time.
There's some really weird bullets in here, but
Yeah?
that is a beautiful 54 cavalryman's bullet.
Oh, nice.
So
what's the technical? Is it a Gardner or no?
yeah, it's a Gardner.
Okay, it is a Gardner. I thought I knew something.
You had it right. You had it right.
So I'm sure it's going to be a lead-filled day. So I'll have to show some live pops. I don't know. We'll speed through bullets, and we get to anything extraordinary, we'll slow down and take a look at it. But we're definitely having a good time, and we're going to save some history today. On to the next. Something right there. Oh, it didn't frame. You got it out. Survey says, oh, iron ball. No, what's going on there? What is that? Is it a bullet? That one's seen better days. It's like almost encrusted in iron. Do you believe it's gonna be a 3-ringer? Anything else down there? But I mean, look at that. This is awesome.
That is part of a Borman time fuse. So it would have gone in the top of the cannonball. They would have punched the number, and whether it was 5 seconds or whatever they set it at, but the flash of the muzzle would have lit the fuse, which would then have blown up the idea over top the soldier's head.
That's awesome. I thought this was iron when it first came out, and I was rubbing on it, and sure enough, it's a 3-ringer, but like, it's like almost encased with like iron. Oh, it's just weird.
You said there's a bunch of iron on this hill?
Oh, it's loaded with iron in here. Yeah. Loaded. Okay. I was wondering too, like, you know, like the dark red, almost like patina, like, is that blood? It's not funny, but it's like, I wonder if that like preserves, and I don't know.
I don't know. I know the black ones are the musket powder. So.
Yeah.
But
just to think about. I often get asked how I set up the AT Max, and it's pretty much the same way I started every single sight. Now this isn't for everybody, but this is how I typically run, at least to start. Pretty simple. 0 mode, no iron disc, and 1 bar off the top of full sensitivity. And I like to start with full battery bars, but I'm down 1. But I'll run like this most of the time to start. If the iron starts bugging me, I might bring up the iron disc a little bit, but I like hearing the iron. So I'll show you the iron that's in here. I mean, I'm swinging real fast right now just to sort of show you, but there's not a ton of iron in this area that I'm working, but I've got a decent signal here marked. I figured I'd let you listen to at least one of these things. So I'm gonna dig that up and we'll pop it live, but just a nice deep signal that doesn't sound like small iron. Obviously I'm digging big iron signals, but anything that doesn't sound like small iron is coming out of the ground. It's crazy, every hole you pop out a huge plug, remove a whole bunch of dirt, and then you have to dig some more. Right there. And it's a bullet. What kind of bullet? 3-ringer. That one seems dropped though. So we're on the Confederate lines right now. That's why most of the 3-ringers we're finding are fired, and most of the drops are Confederate bullets, but you know, they mixed, matched, and used each other's bullets, and it was a bad time. Bad time to be an American. I couldn't imagine. It's so cool. Saving history. We got something different. Matt's calling me over. I'm almost scared to look. Before I look in your huge deep hole, this is my last signal. Oh, is it just like a rivet, or? No, it's the zinc base off of William. Oh yes, I should have known that. Yeah. So it was fired and ripped out of the back of the bullet. But I think that's at least a large piece of a cannonball. What do you think? Maybe it's half of one. How cool would that be? it's pretty awesome. I do have a chunk of. It's not as big as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, it's definitely frag. Yeah, there's my frag so far. Oh, I thought it was going to be a big old cannonball. Any idea on variety yet? You think it's a cannonball? Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely. It's got that shape. So it would have been a 6-inch shell, I think. It would have been a big one. So like probably a 35-pound shell. Imagine that thing coming at you. I really don't want to. I really don't want to. Oh, that's okay. I'll take that. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like you dig this stuff all the time because you're in this Civil War rich area. But I mean, for me, it's like a kid in a candy store. Yeah. Yeah. These days are the ones I live for. Get to hang out with friends. Yeah. Dig a few relics. That's what it's all about. Just getting out here, and especially on a day like this, it's absolutely perfect. All right, let's see what's in this hole. Got to pinpoint it over this way. It's so crazy when your lush is like Buried. Should be in there. Oh no, I see brass. I see brass. What is that? Oh, I don't even know if I'm on it. Oh, pocket knife? That's my guess. That's very thin. Anything else down there? Yeah, that was it. It's a deep little piece of brass. My guess is pocket knife. Something down in there. Boop. Fired 3-ringer. It's weird, like it's almost like rusty. It's so cool. It's just been sitting down there hanging out with all the elements for 150 some years. Never gets old. After the last fired bullet, literally right next to it, I dropped one. Now I got another deep signal here. We're gonna pop it together. I mean, every one of these signals sounds exactly the same, so it's almost stupid to show you all the signals. But we'll get the live pops together. If I get something that sounds like a plate, obviously I'll live dig it, or something that sounds different. But right there. Another 3-ringer, and that came out of right there. Absolutely crazy. The depth today is just insane. I love sandy soil. Out of all the soils, sand is my favorite. It's break time. We just emptied our sacks. They're getting too heavy. This is what Matt has so far. He's got a couple frags and a bunch of 3-ringers, a few round balls. He's got a Williams cleaner base as well. There's my larger iron, my 3-ringers, my Gardner, and some more round balls.
Eat your lunch, friends.
Absolutely, eat your lunch. And then we're gonna go find some more. Woohoo! Live extraction.
Live extraction.
Look at this crater. It's a lot of digging for a bullet.
Look at you, man. Since we've been out here,
I think I got that one. These are all really shallow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
this one could be.
That's an infield.
Yeah, an infield. Oh, I gotta get it in the frame. They were all really shallow, like literally right next to the truck. There's a ton of iron in there. I think there used to be an old fence, but there's just like banging high tones in there.
Some sort of,
yeah. Like each one of these I thought was gonna be a plate. That's how loud and shallow they were. Just bop bop. Like, oh goodness. This sounds like a shallow bullet, so we'll live dig this one. It's so much easier live digging shallow targets. Just a banger. See if I can probe it. Right in there. Oh, no, don't play that game. Nobody wants to hear that. Anybody home? Anybody home? Alright. Where you at? Not that. Is this it? Oh. Hunk of lead. Definitely fired bullet. You can see a ring or something right there. We got Ralphie here too. He was up on the hill over there. Just give this perspective of what's going on here.
There it is, right there.
well, there we go. That's just a pinpointer.
That's ridiculous.
I was hoping there were gonna be
Look
more.
at that sand. It's just.
It's all sand over here. It's beautiful.
One in there.
That's silly. You're silly. Finally, a button. Ralphie got himself a little artillery cuff Eagle A button. That's a sight for sore eyes. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll dig lead all day long, but it's nice to have
little brass.
a little variety is always welcome.
Always good. Yep.
Absolutely. Nice work.
Thanks. So you want dirt this way?
I mean, wherever we put the dirt, we're going to have to move it because it'll be in the wrong spot.
Game on. So there's a rhyme and a reason why he's been using this crazy, huge, deep pulse machine. He's trying to find the trench line that they found here in the past, because they pulled all kinds of fun things out of it, including a lot of bayonets. So you got a deep iron signal here, dug out a piece of iron, then next to it we found a bullet, then he dug a little farther this way and they started finding the percussion I can't speak. Percussion caps. So I think the rest of the day we're going to dig a foundation for a new house right here and see what's in it. Game on, big shovel time.
So, unfortunately, I didn't take any video of us digging the pit or the things we were finding inside of the pit. I did end up taking a few pictures of the guys as we were making the hole wider and deeper, but I didn't get any video of the things we were finding. We ended up finding a handful of bullets and a whole mess load of percussion caps. As we were digging the hole out, we would beep over the tailings, and I actually did try to get some video. I got a nice signal inside the hole, you know, it was a 70 signal, and I turned the camera on, handed it to Matt, and he turned it off. We did my little thing, I found a bullet, he turned it back on and handed it to me. So that footage got lost because of miscommunication. Like I said, we found a handful of bullets and a whole bunch of percussion caps, and it was a lot of fun, taught me a lot, but on with the show.
It's almost comical digging a hole like this after digging a hole like that. We got mostly percussion caps and a few bullets and some lead, but right down there got me another bullet. Oh, at first I thought it was a 69. Just a stub nose 3-ringer. Nice. It gets me every time. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Plucking bullets from over a foot deep. Oh, is this a different one? Oh, it's a Gardner. Nice. It's only my second on the day. It's funny. I think we got like 4 or 5 bullets out of the pit. Since I left the pit, I think I've dug 5 bullets. They're starting to fill it in, so I'm gonna go over there and help them. All right. It's weird sweating in February.
I don't know if there's an easy part.
You guys must have done this before. I literally walked 100 yards and it's done. You'll never guess what I found. It looks like a soldier. It's trench chart. Looks like a soldier took a piece of lead and molded it into a bullet.
Amazing.
Right? Yeah, this is my second Gardner though.
With a nice Confederate bullet in
there. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Well, I guess I'll stomp it down since you guys already... My sack is getting heavy again. Oh yeah. Alright, that's good enough. There's some more in there. Back at it. Since I've emptied my sack, I've dug like, I don't know, 5 or 6 holes just right in this little area, and it's just littered with bullets. This hole here, I just pulled out a 2-ringer. I guess that's a Gardner. It looks like I have some sort of Enfield here. It looks skinnier though, like a 54 cal or something. I got a nice mushroom. I like the really hard hits. That might be a Gardner as well, with a little round ball in there too. Just right here, one little spot. Crazy. Well, I guess it's not that crazy because you figure 400,000 troops, they all fired a couple bullets. That's a few million right there. And you figure most of these guys are out here looking for plates and big brass and deep iron. So maybe they don't always dig the bullet signals. But I will. Well, thank you very much. That was an absolute blast. And we're going to do something tomorrow. I believe it's going to be raining, but it'll probably be next week's video or the week after. Let's go over this little hole we got here. Here's Randy's lead. You found some more up there? Oh, is that the eagle button? Yep. You got a weedy.
some odds and ends, flat button or two, a button back, the artillery. Here's mats. Anything special in these bullets over here?
Nah, mostly
3 ringers.
yeah, some fire ones.
And you got a couple pieces of artillery
Yeah,
shell.
some big piece of frags.
Yeah, I ended up with right around 50 bullets. I counted a few times and messed up a few times. I'm tired. Got a couple mushroomed. I like theirs. I got a few dropped. A couple Garners, a couple Enfields. The rivet. Here's like a piece of brass there, a piece of brass here. Some big iron, but ended the day with 2 natty bow cans. I was like, oh, this is a plate. This is a plate. Those are my last 2 holes. Until next week, help clean up the ground, dig it all, and take your trash with you. Bye, Matt.
Because all holes matter.
Thank you.
Even the big ones.
Always the big ones. Hey, buddy.
What's up, man?
Is it too early in the morning for a hand drop?
Wait, a hand drop?
You might need 2 hands.
Seriously?
All right, put your hands out.
I'm already nauseous.
Well, you know,
Like, multiple hands for real?
I just got back from digging with Matt Howell, some Civil War stuff, right?
Holy guacamole!
That's 1 day.
What?
Yeah.
What?
That's a lot of bullets, bro.
What? You dug all these in 1 day?
Yeah, well,
No.
sort of half a day. Woke up at 4 in the morning. Maybe started digging at like 10 or something. I don't know.
My Lord, for real?
For real, bro.
What is that?
Piece of metal. I just threw everything in the bag.
Oh my
So
goodness,
you
dude.
can feel the heft.
Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. Dude, that's a lot of bullets.
That's the most
That's
Civil
a
War
lot of
bullets
bullets and balls.
I've ever dug in 1 day, no doubt.
Oh my God, dude.
And there's so much more there.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah,
that's like 100 targets in there.
Yeah,
What?
like actual
That's
like
unbelievable.
bullets and big balls. It's like right around
that is
50.
really cool, dude.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. That's cool.
I'm sure everybody messages you. Want to say hi to the people?
Is this me? Hi, people.
Yeah.
How y'all doing?
This is going to be somewhere down the road. Bob and I are going metal detecting.
Not down this road.
No.
Not down this road for sure. Not this one.
This
but
road's scary.
Probably a road way over there.
Yeah.
It'll be down that road.
All right.
Way down that road.
Love you all. Have a good one. Oh no, is it going to be a rivet? Is it a button? This is going to be a rivet. Oh, no matter where I go, these things haunt me.